No siemanko, dzień dobry, Michu Michalski z tej strony. Drodzy Państwo, dzisiaj mam dla Was bardzo ciekawy materiał. Właśnie odbyliśmy rozmowę z Edisonem Chen, czyli z founderem projektu Kudis. Jest to smart ring wykorzystujący AI. Ostatnio mieliśmy TGE ich tokena, który odpłacił ponad 70%, jeśli chodzi o koszta związane właśnie z tym ringiem. Zadaliśmy Edisonowi mnóstwo ciekawych pytań. Wydaje mi się, że będzie to ciekawa rozmowa dla osób, które jeszcze nie posiadają tego ringa, bo musicie wiedzieć, że cały czas możecie się zakwalifikować na airdrop, który odda Wam część kosztów związanych z zakupem tego ringa. Także tradycyjnie, nie przeciągając, zapraszam na intro! Hello guys, we have here with us Edison, who is a founder of Kudis. We had been talking already before, like 2 weeks ago, I think, when you introduced the product, your Pioneer package. Now we would like to proceed with more questions, since our community would like to know a little bit more about Season 2 as well, and what is going on, what listings you're gonna have more, and how the project's gonna proceed.
100%. Good to see you, Michael. Good to see you, Merrick. And super happy to be here. As you guys might know, that's the first week of or after our TGE, and everything looks great. I see the official account just posted about like a new trading volume milestone achieved, 500 mil, which is great. You know, a lot of people saying that altcoin season's dead and not coming anymore, like new coins, no hype or no traffic, no attention. I think it's probably not the case for the Kudis token. A lot of people trading, and a lot of people like our token, like our product we building, the smart ring, the Pioneer package, and also people are getting excited about the Season 2.
Yeah, you are doing something unique which we didn't see in the market before. So that's also a big plus for your project. And could you tell us maybe more about upcoming listings? Are you planning to list on more exchanges?
100%. So I'll say two big jobs for me this year in the next 6 months. I'll say first, raising more funds, either through selling more product or getting more institutional investor involved into the Kudis ecosystem, and building the Kudis community stronger and stronger. We have a great connection with institutional investors, and we have been raised 5 million last year, and leading by all the top tier fund like Drip Associate, Borderly, Skybridge, and a lot of the top tier Asian fund, Foresight, SNZ, NGC, all these. And at the same time, we are exploring, after the TGE, people see like Kudis perform well, right? So a lot of the institutional investor send us the message, send us the congratulations, and also they want to, be part of the Kudis in the next few years. So they want to get in early together with us. So which we can see that there's a lot of interest coming from a very successful TGE last week. So that's one of my big job I'm gonna keep doing. Bring on board more institutional investors to keep the Kudis growing, right, with all the fund that we can raise. And the second big thing for us is like keep exploring the partnership with all the other exchange that we haven't leased yet. That's big thing for us because we always feel like exchange is one of the largest marketing engine, and also vast distribution, also have a lot of the users, right? So I think nowadays that we already partner together with top tier exchange. As you guys can see, it's been leased and trade on Binance, Bybit, Bitget, LBank, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, Meteora, Jupiter, all these, we're gonna get more, right? We're gonna get more, and also a lot of exchange like our product, like our token, so they already listed. But there's still some big one not listed yet. That also requires us to. We already initiate the conversation with them, and we'll just keep it going. And I believe there's a lot of big news coming in the next few months. So I'll say, for Qtis, it's still early. We always saying that after TGE, that's the new day one for Qtis, and also we can see that the performance on the token goes pretty well, and I think people are all keep looking forward to the future of the Qtis. Yeah.
Yeah, big congratulations on the token generation event. I think it has been a big success. You are listed on most of the biggest exchanges when it comes to centralized exchanges. Also, when it comes to DEXs. So that's really, really good. And the token is sitting right now on 10 cents, which actually paid back like around 70% from the airdrop. So the cost is very low. Like, I think you are the cheapest smart ring right now on the market. So
I don't want to be the cheapest, but you are saying the right thing. It's true. Yes.
So could you tell us if somebody, because you are still selling the Pioneer packages, and if somebody will like to buy it right now, how does it work with the token airdrop?
Yeah. So we set up a new term. As you guys might know, that the first batch of people who bought the Pioneer package already received like 2,000 Qtis token, and they were able to unlock another 3,000 Qtis token when they get the ring, right? So which means the first batch of the Pioneer package user already get pretty much like Michael said, 70% or even a little bit more, because the price goes up to like 17 cents, and so for the second batch of the Pioneer package users, I would say the first airdrop you can get after mint is 500 Qtis token, which means in another term that we bring a new benefits to the users. And same with the first batch, you can have 3,000 Qtis token unlock once you got the ring and Ampere, and then use it for getting 40,000 Qtis points. So which means, Michael, you're right. Like when we talk about the price, right? So total that if you mint the Pioneer package now, you will have 3,500 Qtis token in the next few months, right? You got 500 right now, you got a 3,000 in the next 2 to 3 months. At the same time, you get a Qtis ring, which is $369 at the retail. But if you do the math, 500 deduct the 350, if we calculate the price at the 0.1 right now, the ring become like $150, right? But don't forget, there's a Pioneer package longevity hub pass, right? It's not free pass. It's some pass has huge potential in the future for a longevity hub, which can unlock unlimited potential and the future benefits and rewards within our longevity hub, right? A couple of days ago, we already introduced a couple of our partners in the future, like Rozo, like AMO, like DLive. There are more coming. Right, there are more coming, and in our PR, we talk about Flojo, we talk about the Stride. They're all great and founder, great projects, and we believe that for the longevity hub pass holder, you will receive, obviously you can see the future reward and the benefits is going to be more than this $150 together with the Qtis ring, right? Which means, if you want me to do the math internally, we think like the estimate value of the package for this $500 could be at least $1,500 to $2,000 in the future. So we will see. So like you said, I mean, people ask us like, you guys cannot like just sell the ring for free. I mean, yeah, it is, but still, I'll say it requires people to believe in that is something going to happen, right? So that's why we designed something like this to onboard the new users. And only I think now only like 1,500 spots left. So I think it's gonna sell out pretty soon once your video out, because everybody will. Oh, now I know, right? I actually already write a Twitter about this. I pinned it there, but I would say a lot of people might not seeing it yet, but maybe after the video come out, a lot of people see it, and then it will sell out really quick. Yeah.
It's good we make this explanation, because many of the people, they think the QD's ring is very expensive, but exactly that's what you said. Exactly, when you bought the package, you paid for that $500. Then you get the TGE tokens. Most of the people just sold them and like 15, 16 cents, then rebuy them low and put them to the staking. So yeah, that's good. Then you have a ring for 150 and still have an NFT for usage later. My question is also some technically about the ring, but also I have some question about the tokens, about the utility of the tokens. Do you plan in the near future to have something more instead of staking and farming the token? Because now we have a possibility to stake, possibility to earn some token by the using the ring. What's coming next? Can you tell us something more about it?
100%. So if you look at the Qdis white paper, we actually list out like more than 10 of the different utility. I won't get into all of them, but I would love to highlight some of the big one, right?
Super.
Okay, first, we will have the new Qdis store that will be filled up with a lot of the Qdis merch and the product and the special edition. And also at the same time, we will bring more health, fitness, longevity related service into the Qdis store. Okay, that is a Qdis token gated community shop, and only those who have the Qdis token can have the benefits from it. Okay, so that's one thing. Connect with your real life. You can really enjoy the benefits of holding Qdis token. Okay, and second thing is we are building the health data marketplace, longevity hub, Qdis data hub. All this is governed and managed by Qdis token. Qdis purely utility token, and it providing the all the function and utility to the ecosystem, right? So whenever you holding the token, you actually can enjoy the benefits around the health data marketplace and enjoy the benefits from the longevity hub in the future, and also the Qdis data hub, right? And the third thing is, I would say people feels like Qdis is a team that can always bring people some surprise, right? Some real product, great visual NFT, and the utility features, app use. So what we are saying here is that in the future of Qdis token, we're gonna bring more fun things here, right? So comparing to other staking, yeah, you can stake any other token and like invest in that, right? Getting all the rewards and high APY. That's not our edge and advantage, right? I think a lot of people staking with Qdis because they want to get the point boost, not just the token reward, right? So that shows that we know what the user needs, right? They not just need the token reward, but they need the point boost because they want to be the top on the leaderboard, right? Our user is competitive, right? And people want to have fun, right? So in the future, we're gonna bring a lot of fun feature working together with Qdis token as a new utility. So we caught this innovative part, right? And we're gonna do this together with our user and a community. So, like we said, we always want to build this community. So, besides all these basic use utility of the token, we're gonna do more innovations around the token, and we're gonna hear from the community. Like, if you guys telling me, oh, hey, Edison, we actually want to have this or that, right? Here's why, and how these can be beneficial for the whole community. Then we'll build things around it, right? Because I think one good thing about the token is you can actually see it as the best tool for us to grow our community and the business, right? And at the same time, you have to build something fun around it, not just like rewarding, but fun, because fun is most important thing, I think, for the current market. Yeah,
fun and emotion. That's
Yeah.
why I joined to QDs, because I see around the QDs ring and this ecosystem that it's not only speculation about the token. The most it's built about the community usage, fun, and growing the community of the all this ecosystem. So that's a very good for me. That's why I joined, and it's very interesting for me. I have also some questions about the some product, because some of the people, they also think, oh, this is the next ring. We have an Aura ring, Samsung ring, we have some other rings. What makes QDs fundamentally different from the all other smart rings? Can you tell us something special? Or
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you think about the QDIS ring, comparing with other ring, it's just like you think about the dollar, the US dollar or other currency you're holding compared to the Bitcoin, Solana, or the other crypto you're holding, right? We always saying the currency, the money in the bank is not your money. Crypto in your wallet is your money, right? It's similar comparison with QDIS token, QDIS ring, and other Web2 rings, right? If you compare to the Samsung ring, Aura ring, maybe in the future Apple ring with QDIS ring, is underlying it, house data from all these other rings is not your data, because you don't own it, and you cannot really access it and move around and play around and have fun and utilize your own house data. But with QDIS, that's your own house data. You can have fun with it. You can do all the things around it. And the people might ask, why do I need my house data, right? I mean, I never really I never really like pay attention to it. But usually you don't need to pay attention to your house data until you feel like you need. And when it comes to that point, it's usually something big, right? You might need you might get into some disease, or you might need to seek for the doctor's advices. So what we can see here is that we utilize our AI coach to help user bring more insights around health data you own with us, right? And we help you guys to get more partner to work together with us to provide the users the benefits, because they can actually tap into your data because they need to pay for you, right? And they need to share the benefits for you, right? We know a lot of the wearable company, health app company selling users' data, or say making money out of from users' data for themselves. What we do, we help users to own their data and bring more benefits to users because their data being used in some good hands, right? So I think that's one thing, fundamental different. Like with other rings, you don't own your data. With us, you own your health data, and you can get all the benefits from your health data. And the second thing different, that all these other rings, they will never reward you, okay? And with QDIS, we're starting from reward user with our own token, and then we reward them with our partners token, right? Like we recently partnered with the Wallet Connect, right? So they bring their token to our user and host a social challenge together with us. And in the future, there's more things coming. So we help them to distribute the token to our user to reward them, right? And the third thing in the future is all the other partner, like whoever want to build something around the health data that we have with our community, if they want to use, they're gonna pay, right? All the rewards come from our partners. 80% goes to our user, 20% goes to us, right? That's how we keep the things going. It's just like the people like the most the content creator economy model, right? 80% go to the content creator, 20% leave with the platform. For us, every user, just like content creator, they're creating the asset, the house data as an asset, right? So 80% goes to them, 20% leave with the Qdis platform. So that's how different from us and with other brands. Yeah.
So now we know the difference, and you've been talking before about building the community. Now we have new social challenges, which requires to do 7,000 steps per day. Since you have so many users in the app, I didn't see that many users actually joined this challenge. What do you think could be a reason why there is only like 3,000 people joining that challenge?
Yeah, I would say first, we always know whenever you run a short-term advertisement on things or features or events. I mean, look at this. We only promote this for 2 days, and there are more than 3,400 people join the social challenge. If you compare this to all the other, AMA, space, offline events, think about it. 3,300 people join the social challenge for 7 days, 7,000 steps. They're not doing nothing. They're doing something, right? It's required their work, right? How many conference in the crypto has more than 3,000 people? I'll say only a few, right? Solana Breakpoint, right? 2049, right? And Ethereum, the East, Big East one, right? So only this few one, right? Like Bitcoin one, right? Like just few of them can be hold some events more than 3,000 people. So think about it. You can see that we actually have the most active people. So in 2 days, it's solidly join, right? I believe that if it goes with like a longer period, let's say, we promote for like 3 months, like get everybody join, it definitely the number going to be larger and larger. But what we can see here is within the app, I think is very normal to see how many people can join one shorter period of time of like events, right? And also if you compare to some other platforms events, if they require active real user participant, then probably number is not gonna match even like 20% of us, right? So I'll say you can require all your app user or all your Ring user join one single social challenge, right? But what we can see is Qdis user is super active. They're not just doing the social challenge, but they are also post about it, right? Because to be eligible with the reward that they want to get, they need to post about their testimony, and they need to spread words. So which we think that is very, very valuable. Yeah.
Are you actually planning to have a connection with, for example, Twitter accounts on the Qdis app that the social challenges can be joined and they can be easily verified through the app? And my second question is, I had a lot of questions about the size and the measurement of the size. Will you have like some kind of a exchange policy if somebody ordered too small ring, or maybe you have a tip how to measure correctly the rings? I know that you have the instruction. I usually recommend people to measure their rings few times per day because we know that the size can change. So that's pretty important.
Yeah, for sure. So first, from the verification side, usually if you join the the social campaign together with us, then we will verify your content through the Twitter, right? So if you see the co-retweet post, or if you like tag us and follow our rules, and you will be eligible, right? And putting the Twitter authorization of this into the app probably might cost more works for not just for us but for users. So we try to keep it simple and try to keep it like easier for users, right? Because we see, yes, it's reward, but it's not huge as the airdrop, right? So we don't want people to feel like, oh, you guys try to put me into work with small amount of money, and that's not what we want. We want people to have fun. As long as you can have fun, there will be more, right? One sole challenge, if you fail, don't worry, there's another one coming, right? We want to keep.
Yes, sorry. Maybe the good idea is put some button inside the app, like there's some challenges, achievement, then people can share this easily to the social media, like X or something like that. So it will press the people and show up how they goes. For example, in my case, I also every day now put this challenge 7,000 steps. So I need to make a screenshot. I need to make something and put on my social. But if you make some button, it will go automatically to the social X, something like that. Maybe it's a good idea to improve that app like this.
For sure, Merritt. Yeah, that's something that I also, I give the feedback to my dev team. I said, okay, I'm doing this with my community, right? And I have to screenshot it, and I have to do it, and on the Twitter. I mean, we do have the share button, right? If you're doing the sports activity, and in that mode, after doing everything, you just press share. Very easy, simple, right? So we're gonna bring this to the social challenge as well. We are doing it, and thanks for your feedback. And that's why I always say, like, whenever we host something, I always want to do it together with the community. Then I will know how they feel, right? I need to know how you guys feel about, like, every time that we are planning something to work together and or say, have fun together. I'm hosting the party, I need to be part of it, right? And then we will know, like, what's the real feedback. Yeah. And back to Michael's another question about the sizing. So there's 2 suggestions I want to make here. So first, definitely try to use our virtual sizer, print it out and put it on to see what's your size. And also, before we shipping the Sporty series to you guys, you still have some time to make sure your size measure good. And also we will send out a link for you later. You can fill up the color choice and the size for the final check, confirm after, a few days, after a few weeks, I'll say, like before we shipping. Yeah. So you can also go to the local store because the cutest ring, the sizing is true to size, but with US size, but a little bit runs a little bit smaller than true to size. I'll say runs a little bit smaller than true to size. That's what I want to share with you guys. So let's say if you're like exactly size 10, I'll recommend you to choose size 11 with Qt. But if you use size 10 US, if you still have some room, then size 10 should be good size. Okay. So it's just a little bit smaller than true to size. So that's one of the suggestions that I want to share with you guys. So that's help you to understand more about your finger size. And the one thing is we definitely want you guys to make sure the size is good because the Sporty series is limited edition, so we only gonna prepare like 3,000 rings for the users. And so when it comes to the exchange, we are figuring it out, right? Because, when it comes to limited edition, it's hard to do the exchange, right? But we try to figure it out, and let's see how we can provide better service around here. But we will suggest you guys definitely make sure you make you know your size and put the right size there. Then also, once the season 2 coming, I think you guys must want to have the right size of your ring and just keep it going, right? You don't want to wait. Oh, I need to wait another either 3 days, 7 days, 15 days, depends on what country it comes from. And we try to use the most fast, like the fastest shipping, the express to you guys. But still, it's still gonna take some days. We don't want you guys to wait for too long. So yeah, try to make sure your size. And then when you get the ring, and you can start, have fun with it. Yeah.
So it will be hard.
I sent most of my referrals to the jewelry store to measure their size properly, that they can be sure that it's a correct one. When it comes to technical stuff, you said that it's going to be a little bit smaller. So what kind of sensors do you have inside? What kind of data we can measure? Because many people see that in the app, when you connect, for example, with Apple Health, you only have steps, and there is not much which you can see without the ring. What ring actually will measure, and what data we're gonna get?
Yeah. So in the once you get the ring, you will see step is the the most easy thing you will have, and you will see your sleep. The sleep, including the deep sleep, awake, REM, and the light sleep. So in this, you will understand more about how your sleep looks like, right? How long is your deep sleep? How long is your light sleep? How long is your REM? How long is your awake? And how much time of it, and what's the percentage take? And you will also know that how you can actually improve, enhance your sleep. Okay. And second thing is your stress level. Okay. With the QTIS Ring, you can actually monitor your stress level. So either you're like stress or activate or calm, that you would know about it. And the way we design about it is try to keep you calm and keep you relaxed, whenever you feel like anxious or stressed. At the same time, we have the heart rate, we have the resting heart rate, heart rate variation, and also blood oxygen saturation. So let me show you guys here. So this is how my app looks like. So you can see my points, you can see my steps, and you can see my sleep. Yeah, my sleep score pretty low because I only take like 5 hours last night. Yeah,
you are a busy man.
Yeah, I need to take more sleep. Yeah, and this stress, you can see I'm activated right now. Very excited with you guys. Heart rate, resting heart rate variation, blood oxygen, and the steps. So that's the data you guys can see in the app once you pair the ring, right? So that's definitely going to be more than your sync the data from the Apple House. Yeah, and in the future, we're going to bring you more insights around the data we help you to track. I can go more about this, but I just leave this as a surprise in the future for you guys. But yeah, you guys will like it.
So the app will get some improvements and more data in the future. You
100%,
think like
100%. I'll say for what I look into the QTIS app right now, it's not like 10 out of 10. It just get it started, right? The reason why we launched a token, it's also we want to get more funding in the future to build more feature for users, right? When we talk about like Aura, Oop, Apple Watch, I mean, they're big companies. They're great. They're doing a great job on the tracking and the health data insights providing, right? We need to catch up. That's for sure. I mean, one thing we're different with them because we respect user and respect your health data as your asset, right? If we can get more funding and we can invest more human capital money into the app development, and make sure, guys, in the future, not just like us because we bring you the reward, the data ownership, but also the app utility, the app feature function, make you feel like I prefer to use QTIS instead of other apps. So that's our goals. Yeah.
So when we go now to the Pioneer Pack, for example, because we have a lot of good things on it.
Yeah.
Do early buyers, they will get something more from it? Because now we got just like 5 times multiplication of the points in the QTIS ecosystem. It will come something more for the early buyers, because now we already sold like over 1,000 QTIS Ring and Pioneer Pack. So how we can explain people to get interested with exactly this limited edition of the sporty QTIS Ring? What do you think?
Yeah. I'll say 5x. We never had it before. Okay, 5x on the sports mode. That's the first time. That's the first time. We also know it's challenging to achieve that, right? Because you need to do the sports and you need to get the 100 score and you 5x it, right? So which we take that as a huge, recognition of our users, right? If you're using it and you're doing the sports, you will get 5x, and it's gonna be for 12 months. It's beyond the season 2. It's gonna be beyond the season 2. So we do it like a 2x, 1.5x before, and you can see recently if you stake 20,000 QDIS token, you can get a 3x, right? 3x. Even that is only 3x, but I mean that's 3x for total, right? You can, as a sporty series ring user, you are the only one can get 5x on the sports. So that's very special, and nobody gonna get it in the future. Okay, and that's for 12 months. So that's one of our largest, benefits we bring to the ring user. That's why a lot of the early 001, 02 ring user, they try to complain and talk to us. Hey, like you guys bring like great benefits to the sporty series like ring holders. Can we have something similar like that? We try to balance. We always try to balance. We have early adopter, we have people coming in between, we have people that just know us but just mint the Pioneer package. You can't please everyone for sure, but we just try to balance, bring good features, good vibe to everybody. So I would say the benefits we design around the Pioneer package is one of the best. Is one of the best. And at the same time that if you want more point boost, you can also get it through the staking, right? If you stake, even you just stake like small amount of token with days that you choose, you can still get the relatively different like point boost to earn more, right? But at the same time, the future will bring something more fun. Maybe not just point boost, but something more competitive, or get people feel like, oh, that's excited, right? I can get it. Somebody cannot make it, so they won't get it. We don't want to make it like, oh, whatever I do, I can make it, right? But we want it to be like more fun, right? And also at the same time, we also don't want people to take too many, of your time into the app. Okay, we want you guys to focus back on yourself, right? Your sleep, your sports, take some steps, right? If you do need some advices, check out our AI coach, right? Ask some fundamental things. They will bring your like very fundamental knowledge around like your health, fitness, your sleep, your food, how you can manage yourself, and also longevity related insights. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you planning? Sorry.
Sorry, Michał. If we come to the staking, because you said about the staking, I think not everyone knows that we already fulfilled the Solana pool, but there's a BSC, Binance Smart Chain pool, and also there was some bridge. So you can bridge the tokens. You can stake the tokens under the BNB pool and get 3x on your points. So that's why I want to just tell this.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, Solana pool, people are very excited about it. Fill it up real quick, right? So we opened up a small pool on BNB chain. Also allow people to have some fun over there. Still some users are claiming the airdrop and also buying tokens. Some of the users just know us, so they're buying the token. They try to get point boost. So we open up a small pool for them on BNB chain. So feel free, if you already bought the token from the BNB, like PancakeSwap or Binance Alpha, then you don't need to bridge. You just stake, right? If you have the token from the Solana, airdrop, then feel free to bridge it and then stake into the BNB pool, and you will get the same point boost as all the other users just got it from the Solana pool. So yeah.
Super.
The Pioneer package, it's a limited edition. Are you planning to launch any more limited editions like this?
I'll say no. We never want to do anything like same. Pioneer package, when it gone, it gone. We never gonna design anything like this in the future. Okay, so Sporty series might goes on, but the color will be different. Okay, so that's the first thing. And second thing is the benefits we design around the Pioneer package will never happen again. Okay, we want people to feel like, okay, this time I got it. It's special, and it's special for the future as well, right? Next one will be different. Okay, but I'll say this is one of the everything that we designed before, and nothing like this before, right? And also, especially when the first user they buy the ring, they got is not the token, they got is the points, right? And this is the first time that people buy the ring, the people buy the package, they get a token, and they know what happened in the future. I think this is one good sign for the Qudis, right? Because now people knows more, and the people can feel safe, work together with us, right? And they know, okay, how many token I can get with this package in this stage, and how many I can get in the next season, right? So yeah.
So there will be no more access to Longevity Hub. It's only 3,000. And will we have a possibility, for example, to resell the access as an NFT?
So for the Longevity Hub Pass, so far to launching a great hub, it take time, right? So why we set up 3,000 here is that we think the first batch of the user will just be 3,000 to start it, right? If it goes well, we will consider to open it up to more users in the future, because like always, it's better to have more users than less user, right? But the reason we designed like 3,000, another reason we designed the 3,000 Longevity Hub Pass in a soulbound token is because we don't want people to resell the access. We want people to know, it's a great thing to have, and if you with us, you with us. And also, I think it shows the people's conviction at the first place, right? It's an identity. It's not just a benefits, or not just a rise of the access, right? Let's say you have a private club membership. Usually, you don't resell to another one, right? Because that's your identity, right? That shows people, oh, I'm one of the early believer into the Longevity Hub. I'm the early believer into the Qudis, right? So that's why we designed the pass into the SBT, not NFT. Some people advise me like, hey, Edison, you need to like design it into the NFT, and when price goes up, people hype, and you guys also can make some like a royalty out from the trading volume, right? That's not what we want to. That's not what we want. We want people to have something can show their proof of their not just on-chain status, but maybe in the future even like offline, right? We're probably gonna also design some physical card and give it to the Longevity Pass holders, right? So that's gonna be like what I say. There will be more coming in the future alone for the Longevity Hub Pass holders. Yeah.
What about the users?
Go on.
What about the users who already get the ring? It will be there any possibility to upgrade the access to the Longevity pass? For example, like I have already ring from the past, and maybe there will be some possibility to upgrade just by this SBT token to get access to the. You know what I mean.
One second before you answer, just a quick note to our viewers. A soul-bound token is a token which is not transferable. So it's a different kind of connection. And once you own it, you will never lose it. And it's only yours. So that's pretty cool.
Yes,
and
sir.
it's connected to your wallet permanently.
Exactly. And also, I would say that's a great proof to show people, oh, these guys are really quality, right? A lot of other projects would love to engage with you because you're holding the Longevity Hub path, because they know you're like early adopter, and they know you have different mindset. They know you like very royalty, right? And at the same time, come to the Merrick's question. So it actually bothers me when I design this. But when I really find out is that a lot or early ring user who purchased like 001, 002, it turns out also really interested into the Pioneer package. They also buy it, right? Like I said, in the first place, we want the Longevity Hub only access to 3,000 people at the first place, right? Because it's a new concept. It's a new concept. It's about the longevity, right? Or new big things. Not everyone might be interested into it. So sometimes you don't want to design something when it's not proven or it's not like gonna interest more people, right? I think what we can see in our community is that even if they're like early ring users, they buy it before. When they see the Pioneer package, when they see the Longevity Hub pass, they are interested, they will buy it, right? And they will be part of it, right? And for the other existing ring holders, like I said, if we pass the alpha test stage, and if the Longevity Hub went really well, we'll consider open more spots to the existing like ring holders, because it's going to be like a very different model, and it's going to be like a very experimental things, and it's going to be also very cool. So we definitely consider to open these in the future with every QTIS ring holder. But for now, we want to keep it into the small group. For those who are really interested in this and want to be part of this, welcome. And we're gonna build things first and get people to try it out, to have fun, and after also get early reward. And after that, we'll consider to open up to like more people. Yeah.
So if you become the owner of the Pioneer Pack right now, there will be some bonus for you, because we already talk about it. You will get you will still get airdrop like 3,000 tokens and 500 tokens. So it's 3,500 tokens for buying the Pioneer Pass. What about the requirements for unlocking this? How does it work? Can you explain us?
So once you're mint, you have the 500 QTIS token airdrop within 24 hours usually. Okay, we'll do it for you. And so after you mint it, like in the next 24 hours, you can check your wallet. You have it in your wallet, and you can hold it, you can sell it, you can stake it. That's your choice. And for the other 3,000 QTIS token, you will able to unlock it once you got your sporty ring, and you pair it, you use it to accumulating 40,000 QTIS points. Then you'll be able to access the 3,000 QTIS token. Yeah, and I think usually it take your like 40 to 60 days. So usually you get the token in 2 months. So that's how we set up the term here. And also, I think I'm not sure if I can say this in public, but I always feel like QTIS now is in the early stage, and I don't know the price when you get the token, but I have the feeling that it's going to be higher than what we have here right now, right? Because it's simple math. If you can grow your business, if you can onboard more people, simply your business becomes stronger. And the token usually reflect the quality and how strong is your community and your project, right? So we believe in the next 2 to 3 months, QTIS only become stronger and larger than ever before. Yeah.
The good thing is just we don't buying QTIS just for tokens. We buying QTIS to change our life for better sleeping and other data. It's better to say. So we get out of speculation. I also hope the QDIS token will grow up, and then I will get my tokens so I can earn a little bit money on it. But it's not my focus just right now.
Yeah, it's just a cool gadget which we want to own because it really fits our lifestyle. And when it comes to QDIS token, it's sitting only on $25 million capitalization. So I believe it can grow much bigger. My question was how actually you're gonna make sure that the token doesn't go below the current price. Well, what are your ideas? How do you want to activate the community? I wish the community is gonna grow bigger. Then, of course, together with the market cap, we all gonna be happy.
Yeah. So I can't say like the price won't go below like current price, right? Because you can never predict that, and you can never predict the market, and you can never predict the behavior of all the token holder right now. But what I can see here now is from the market consensus and community consensus, people all feel like the market cap right now, the price like 10 cents right now, it's kind of like the bottom of the the QDIS like model, right? We are the one of the few project in the industry have the real revenue, have the real active user and the use case of the data, and the token have the real utility to boost the growth of the whole community and the project, right? So if you ask me like how we can make sure the price don't go down and don't go below 0.1, I don't know. I mean, I can't. As long as we have token, we can't guarantee that, right? We cannot predict that because we're not even God cannot predict that, right? But what I can see here is that we have the consensus. Consensus is very important in the market, right? What I hear from the market and what I hear from the community, people feels like 10 cents is the bottom, or say the starting point of the QDIS token. It can go to the 8 cents, like a couple of days ago, it goes to 8 cents, but it come back real quick, right? People can see it. So I think we feel strong on the, the starting point of the QDIS token. But how high it can go, I also don't know. But I just know one thing, that Aura sitting at $5.2 billion with 2 million ring users, right? So we are sitting at 25 million market cap, around like 100 mil at the FDV, right? We have 20,000 ring users, and we're gonna grow to like 100,000, 200,000 ring users in the next 12 to 18 months. So what's the math we can do about it, right? And so we can see there's a huge potential for QDIS to go up. And the only thing we need to do is onboarding more users, sell more rings, and also build more feature into that, and get more people to put more rings on people's hands. Yeah. So I would say that's what we work for. So far I would say what we thinking about the price is actually reflection of our business, right? That's why we are keep working on the product, and I mean I would say a lot of people thinking, oh, most of project after TG they just gone, right? And a lot of friends was talking to me about like you are very few founder that I met that after TGE you're still really busy with all the events, AMA, and also the business growth. Yeah, because we see the QDIS TGE as a new day one, right? And we see after we have the token, we have better chance to grow bigger and compete with Aura, OOP, Apple, Garmin, all these companies. Yeah.
The possibilities are basically endless, since you are not like a strict crypto community, but you are building a active sport community. So I would suggest maybe some burning mechanism in the exchange of a merch, I would like to have a shaker like this with a logo of Kudis.
Okay.
So
We'll consider that's for sure.
I have some ideas. Basically, I ask all my questions. Marek, if you have something to add, please go on.
Because the whole project is built mainly on Solana. So the Solana thing is also about the VC. They invest a lot of money on you, or just supporting the project? How does it work?
Yeah. So when it comes to Solana Foundation, I think it's meaningful because it's more than just money, right?
Okay.
So they provide us the foundation grants when we are, just getting started, when we are like a small company, right? And they're providing more than just money. They provide us the ecosystem support, marketing support. They help us generating the content together. They get us on the interview and help us creating the content and post us on the the official account and help us to push, work us together with the super team global. And so there's a lot of things. When it comes to the support, I think money is just part of it, right? But the resource and the network they bring to us, or the support they bring to us, is more than just money. Something you cannot buy with money, right?
You cannot buy a community like Solana has.
Exactly. So what I would say that I think that's also really a great example for how the foundation should run and work, right? Also a good study case for us. We need to learn from the Solana Foundation. They not just give the money to the project, but they support them. They help them push their product. They help them to introduce to the community, to the existing other partners, right? So that's how they help us to grow our business. So which I think is very, very important to us and very, very meaningful.
Yeah, great. That's all, I think.
I think we can end it up in here. Let's grow our healthy community. Let's take care about our health. Let's live longer together with Kudis. We wish you all the best. If you have something to add, please do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, super happy to be here together with Michael and Marek. And I think today's, space and AMA has a lot of alpha here. And I share a lot of things I haven't shared before. And I hope that the new Pioneer package term, people can enjoy around it. And also, I believe that in the coming season 2, there will be more people participate, and hope Michael and Marek will get on top of the leaderboard as well. Let's do it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No i to by było na tyle. Wszystkie potrzebne linki znajdziecie w opisie. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę. Poproszę zostawić łapkę w górę. Siemanko, pozdrówki, yo!